Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And this video is called It's the Audacity for Me. Now, this video is about how people are reacting to Black people deciding that we're going to withdraw our support from Asian shops. Now, all people are not going to do this. All Black people are not going to do this. Enough Black people need to do it for it to make a difference. We are not used to operating as a group like this, and that's why we're not respected as a group. We are a part of a group. We are calling ourselves Black Americans or foundational Black Americans or American descendants of slavery. And we can dicker about the terms, but they're all about the same to me. The world does not respect us because we haven't demanded respect. And so we get upset when something happens, but we don't understand how things are interconnected. Some of us are finally seeing that these things are interconnected. So we have to move as a group like everybody else does, or else we will continue to get the same behavior. Now, if Black people continue to go to Asian businesses and continue to be disrespected after the group has said we're not doing business with them, they're on their own. I don't think anybody needs to get upset about it anymore. You don't have to tell any other group of people not to go where they're not respected. We are the only people that you have to say, don't do business with them. See, some Black people don't do business with them. And some Black people have never done business with them. But some people continue to go to their businesses. But this video is going to give you some insight about how people are moving just because Black people have decided that we are not going to do business with these people because they're disrespectful. They have a sense of entitlement. They think they're entitled to our money, and we have to show them that they're not. So I'm going to show you some videos. Watch the language, watch the generalizations, and watch how comfortable they are speaking about Black people collectively.
I've been seeing a lot of Black people on the internet saying, oh, we gotta boycott the Asians and the Chinese people. Like, bro, y'all sound stupid as hell, bro. Most of y'all, like, why you got beef with the Asians and Chinese people? By the end of the weekend, I promise, more than half of you guys are gonna be going out to the Chinese buffets and ordering shit from China. So who the fuck are you kidding? Saying, oh, they hate us, they wanna get rid of us, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever thought about why they hate you motherfuckers? Why everybody hates y'all motherfuckers? Because y'all don't know how to behave.
And this is how they're talking to us. This is how they're talking to us. This is the kind of language that people are using with us. And this is the kind of language that you use with people that you don't have any respect for. And I will put the video in the comment section so you can see all of it because the Black guy has something to say. But this is what I want you to see. This is how people are thinking about us. To be honest, I don't know who he is. And he certainly doesn't have any business in Black people's business, but they are angry because they don't understand this group of Black people that they're dealing with. Because they've been dealing with Black people who are as ignorant as they are. They are not used to Black people standing on business. That's what this behavior is about. I got up early this morning and turned on the TV. And this Asian woman or white woman, I don't know who she was. And boy, she was cussing at Black people and calling Black people all kinds of N words because we had decided to boycott these businesses. We have a right to boycott anybody we want to, at any time we want to, for any reason that we want to. We don't answer to these people, but you see how people are coming at us. And this is how you talk to people when they don't respect you. You have to show them. And every Black person is not going to be on board with it. But enough of us need to be to make people like this see that you don't come to me like that. You don't know me like that, buddy.
So when I first heard him, I put up post, right? And I was like, he obviously doesn't know that we own things. Okay, a lot of these Chinese people must think we don't own anything as Black Americans, right? And I was wondering where would he get that from. And then I mentioned that he thinks that he must think that all of us live somewhere, I guess in some area. I'm not sure what. But then she said this.
And did you really get your ass on this internet and say, what if we get rid of the laundromats? Bitch, I got a washer and a dryer. Then he said, what if we get rid of the liquor stores? The liquor stores, baby, I ain't bought liquor.
Now it really all makes sense. It really all makes sense. He's obviously living somewhere in like one of three major cities, possibly. I'm not sure. But he's thinking more like New York City-ish or something like that. But most Black Americans down south, where this incident occurred in South Carolina, we have washing machines and dryers in our homes.
Some of these immigrants, and they can be from any part of the world, some of them really think that it's still slavery time in America and that Black Americans are still enslaved. And then when you have rappers and singers and actors and ignorant people speaking for Black people, that just reinforces that we don't have very much education, we don't have any sense, and we don't have any money. It's a new Black sheriff in town that they're not used to dealing with and they don't know how to deal with. And so that's why we're getting all of this pushback. But we have to push right back at you. We are the wealthiest Black people on the face of the earth, and we are wealthier than some of the Asians and some of the Europeans. We are not poor people. We are Americans, and we are some of the best of what America has to offer. They don't know that yet. We have to show them that, and we have to sit these actors and these rappers and these singers and these people who are dropped out of the 10th grade down. We have to sit these people down because they do not speak for Black Americans. But listen to this Asian. Listen to his tone. Listen to how he's talking.
Boycott Asian businesses. Look, I know many people are angry. They think justice needs to be served. So they want to boycott Asian businesses. I know emotions are high, and if this is how you think there's going to be some justice, okay, I'm okay with it. But then when does it end? When is it, okay, we've boycotted Asian businesses enough, justice is served, now let's move on. I just personally don't think this is the solution. If anything, it produces more tension, creating some unnecessary race war. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Asian business owners that are like, what happened? Where's all my Black customers? They're just trying to make a living. They're just trying to make money.
When Trump was saying that, hey, we need to bring more manufacturing jobs back to America and depend less on China, where was the Asians at? It was crickets. Now all of a sudden he talking about, oh, it's going to be a race war. No, it's just going to be between you and you not making your bank payments on your loans. Because that's what Black Americans is talking about, pushing Asian businesses out of Black communities. You don't see any Black businesses in Asian communities. You don't see any white businesses in Asian communities. So where is this entitlement coming from? People, this is not China. This is not any Asian country. Nobody's forced to shop nowhere. People could shop and support who they want to support. But like I said before, this won't be no race war. This will be youth going out of business. That's it.
And you would think that they would have had the foresight to see that. This is America. This is not China. We don't have to do business with them. They are just a cheap option. That's what they haven't understood. They are just a cheap option. Black people have tried to get along with them, and we can't. They filed lawsuits against us. They racially profile us, and Black people should not be going into their businesses stealing. There needs to be better communication, but it's for them to figure out how they need to communicate with Black people so that there can be mutual respect. And if they don't want to have mutual respect for Black people, they shouldn't put a business in a black neighborhood. Now, that's the bottom line, and that's all they're going to get from people like me. Black people should not be stealing from them. They should respect the Asian businesses, but the Asians should respect them back. And if they can't, they either don't bring their businesses to our neighborhoods or we don't shop with them. Now, that should be the policy going forward. And Black people who continue to patronize businesses where they are not respected get what they get. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about this video and have a good day.